G'day guys, welcome to the Narangba Old Boys podcast, whatever you want to call it. We're here, we finally made an appearance after...
It's been a long-awaited, a couple months now.
Yeah, probably two or so months. We've just been hyping this up and it's finally here, so sorry for the wait, but if you're watching, thank you for being patient, we appreciate it. I'm Tex Simpson. I'll be the co-host of this podcast, and with me, my other co-host and business partner in crime, Jackson Superstar Mills. Millsy, how are you, mate?
Look, couldn't be better. Just what I want to be doing on my Friday arvos, just having to sit down with a mate, just...
Have a yarn.
Yeah, having a yarn.
Bloody oath, that's it, that's where it's at. And where did we just come from, mate?
Look... No better place than the gaming room at the local Nanga Tav.
The Nanga Tav goes off on Friday. Wish I could be there tonight, but look, we're athletes, you see, and we're not drinking on Friday night. Yeah. We're not doing that. We're not going to play hungover because that's just not. It's not practical, mate.
Especially when you get your senior debut, or not your debut, senior debut for this year.
Going back into the senior side tomorrow probably would be the best thing to do, wouldn't it?
Nah, especially Brent Maloney.
Beamer, shout out for listening. Yeah. Love you, mate. So pretty much, guys, want to sort of introduce ourselves a bit. This is a bit of a pilot episode. Hopefully first of many. You know, we're just going to see how this goes, see where the chat takes us. And, you know, we're going to learn along the way. We're going to learn how to edit, get some new gear, better studio than Tex's bedroom.
Yeah.
Like, far out. What a studio to start off in. But, I mean... I think the most important part in the podcast is just to start. You can have all the gear, but you might have no idea like us. So we're just getting started and hopefully just see where it takes us, you know? Millsy?
Well, we've got some idea.
Some idea,
well,
yeah.
Well, we've got this set up, so I wouldn't be...
That was an absolute steal. Millsy stole that. Didn't steal it, but it was a steal of like a bargain of a price. What did you get it for?
$20 off some cowboy dude in Morayfield. Went to his house, yesterday?
Yeah.
Yesterday at about 9 o'clock in the morning, and he's just come out with his little dog in his hand, and I was like, "What's going on here?" And he's come out and he's gone, "G'day, mate," and I was like, "Oh, righto, mate." And then he wanted to have a little bit of a chat, and I was like, "Yep, okay, yep," and then just left and went, "Yeah, no, not again, not going to that bloke's house again."
They're an old creature.
Yeah.
We get along well with them, I suppose. So yeah. It's, what is it, 3:45 on a Friday arvo, you know. It was off-season, we'll be at the pub, probably, not going to lie. But we're here.
Maybe you, not me.
Yeah, probably. I'm a big fan for the Nanga Tav. But yeah, pretty much, guys, we just want to introduce ourselves. So I'll start off, and you want to kick it off?
Hey, you can go. Give it a go.
Lovely. All right, so I'm Tex. Real name's Jackson, but... you know, better known as Tex.
Don't think many people call you Jackson at all.
Yeah, well, like, that might be new to some of the listeners. They realise my name's Jackson, and it's just like...
Well, you've had a fair few people say that, like, throughout, your whole school. Teachers would go, "Is your name actually Jackson?"
Yeah, well, people at school would be like, "Tex, we need a nickname for you." Right, mate. You're funny, aren't you?
But where does Tex come from? This is kind of this is a shocking story, though.
Well... Steve Ramsauer, Ben Ramsauer might be listening. So back in when did I start playing footy? 2012, year 3. Yeah. The Mighty Crows. Shout out to the Rainbow Crows. Great family club, friendliest club in Brisbane, I reckon. Easily, some great memories made there.
Down the old Finlay Street.
Yeah, Finlay Street, Burbango. Shout out to the Burbango Crew Club. We'll get onto that later. But pretty much, my coach Steve Ramsauer gave it to me. So walked up to him, "Hey mate, how you going? What's your name?" I'm like, "Jackson, blah blah, I'm good." I doubt I said that. It's probably
just sat there and just didn't say anything.
To the ground. But anyway, he's like, "What's your name, mate?" You know, I already said that. "What's your name, mate?" Blah blah blah. "Who's your favourite team?" "Adelaide Crows." "Who's your favourite player?" "Taylor Walker." "Tex Walker." "Oh, righto. You like Texie Walker, eh?" "I'll call you Tex if you want." Obviously, I said, "Yeah, sure thing, Steve-o," as an 8-year-old boy would do. And, you know, he started calling me it for a couple of years, and no one really caught on to it. And then all of a sudden, just one day, I reckon under 11s, 2 years later, We have Morgan Garbers. Shout out Morgs. Die-hard Collingwood supporter.
That's
Great.
talk about die hard. That tattoo on his arm. That's couldn't ask for a worse tattoo. I would say.
Yeah, well, mine rivals it, I reckon. I'll get it on the camera.
The old such as life.
There you go. Shout out my boy Ned.
Hey, a couple of weeks. Be on the other arm for me.
Yeah, Millsy reckons he's getting one too. But anyway.
Gotta wait for that break in footy. But
yeah, well, like it's not really practical to get the footy season because you need.
Well, how long were you out for? Or like you couldn't do anything for it?
I had cricket, but I couldn't go. It was the end of February, start of March, I think, or end of January. Anyway, it's still summer, swimming weather. I couldn't go for a swim. I was spewing.
How long?
2 weeks. So it takes 2 weeks to fully heal. You got to pour it, keep it clean.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be able to play footy at all, would I?
Yeah, no, go off season, mate, or maybe even bye week.
Well, I was going to do it on the bye week, but I was like, it's only a week.
You probably still train too, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I might just like do it and then just literally just tape my arm. Just get the glad wrap.
You don't want to rub it with with clothing and stuff. You can't. It's got to have air time. Like, otherwise you can smudge.
Yeah, there you go.
Sure. I don't know.
Let
us know if that's the go. I'm pretty sure that's what happens.
We'll have to give that a look later.
Yeah, but anyway, Morgs, back on the text story. This is going for ages, sorry. Text comes from Steve Ramsay, blah, blah, blah. And one day at the footy club, Morgs started calling me. And he went to primary school, Narangba State School. Great school, great place to grow up. Bunch of legends were raised there. Anyway.
Righto, mate.
Anyway, people at school started calling me. Made the transition to high school and introduced myself as Tex to people. And it sort of just caught on, really.
Well, I've always known you as Tex.
Yeah.
And that was grade 7.
Yeah, I remember the first day I sat next to you. Hey, you're Tex, aren't you? Because I moved from cricket. That's right.
Athletics a bit.
We had both had
the Von Zipper hards, yeah. I had
you pulled it out of your
the rainbow one. Yeah.
Oh, Von Zipper.
Gee, fuck, that was it's what, 7 years ago now.
Yeah, 2016,
7 years.
Oh, yeah, there you go. And and here we are today, and it's still Tex. The name's still stuck, and it's 90% of people think it's actually my real name. Still have people coming up to me nowadays going, "Is that your real name? It's not your real name." Wow.
Can't say Shell would be like, I'm going to name my kid Tex.
Yeah, well, like she doesn't. Yeah, true. Well, I know I'm in trouble when they say Jackson. They don't say it very often, and when they do say, I'm like, fuck, I'm in the shit here. What have I done? But yeah, anyway, that's my name. I'm in a Narangba old boy, like Millsy, but Millsy's a bit of a dog. We'll get onto that later. And I played footy at Narangba for 7 or 8 years, and this is my third year at Wilson Grange down in Brizzy in the Quaffle. Played a bit of cricket, kabocha, froth the beach, hang out with that mates, love a UDL and a vodka raspberry.
You've sort of evolved.
Yeah.
Since you've hit the big 18, you've kind of evolved onto the golds.
Anyone who's under 18, legit, beer tastes nice when you're 18. I'm telling you right now. You know, you might already like it, but I'm telling you, it just tastes better when you're 18.
Yeah,
that's what I think. I can actually drink gold now without going, oh, Dad, have this back. But just
we don't.
Just a local Narangba barbarian, really, as Nate BD called me.
Well, we're not condoning underage drinking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you turn 18 and have your first beer, it's gonna taste good. Have it with the old man too.
Like we don't drink. We never drunk underage. Never.
No. Yeah, beer. It was weird. Like I can see what I was missing out on, you know.
Yeah.
And all these kids having parties and stuff while I was, underage, and they were drinking. And Tex, have a UDL, have a cruise. I'm like, no, mate.
I'm
on that grind.
Mum will say no. Mum will say no.
Yeah. Well, Mum, come pick me up. The kids being weird. Offer me beer.
I'm getting bullied.
Yeah. Well, you can. Okay, that's all right, mate. I'm here for
it. It's all right. It's all right. I'll get some help.
Yeah, and I work at Woolies, do a bit of labour work for a builder, and hoping for this to blow up so I don't have to do another day's work. But anyway,
don't have to go back to uni.
Yeah, I dropped out of uni dropout. Went to school at Narangba Valley. Had the greatest.
Not surprised there.
Greatest education. I tell you what, I made some great friends. great memories, and I'll never forget it. Anyway, enough about me. Millsy, you want to tell us a bit about yourself?
Millsy, well, Jackson as well.
Superstar?
So, yeah.
Don't they call you a superstar down at Wilson Grange?
Most blokes do. Don't like to toot my own horn, but like I wouldn't consider myself. Oh, I kind of might, but I wouldn't go up to you and
That's
go.
right, mate. You gotta have confidence.
Yeah, you wouldn't walk up to someone and go, "Name superstar."
Yeah, but as Arsenal would say, it's all about confidence, baby. Anyway,
That was a great finish. Great finish to that. Played cricket my whole life till 4 years ago? Just down at the old local Burpengary nets.
Sorry, this.
Well, I went to Narangba till
Yeah, so the end of
became
year
mates
8,
then. Yeah,
end of year 8, you started playing school footy with us, and then started year 9, 2018.
Yeah.
You got the nets with you.
my dad.
No, it was Katrina. She's giving you.
Oh yeah, she was. Yeah,
And we're at the Crows every Tuesday night. We'd do laps around the field.
I was just doing a bit of extras.
Yeah, as you do, trying to push his case for the Sheffield Shield.
Exactly, superstar.
15 years old. Anyway, and I was like, Millsy, come down.
I just joined in, didn't I?
Yeah, I was like, Millsy, just come down. You came Thursday.
Yeah.
Because we already knew you. Just like,
Well, I went to school with half of these anyway,
like,
so just
it's like you're already part of the team, weren't you? And what did you do? Won the BNF in your first year?
I didn't even bring boots down the first week. Came down to me runners, did a bit of kicking.
Well, have you?
Yeah.
Tell you what, you had a bit Buddy Franklin, like your kicking style.
Around
You arced up a bit, but
just from the old league, doing the old kicking for goals, but then just played on the wing the whole year and just showed everyone how it's done.
Yeah.
Just
BNF.
BNF.
But you didn't get invited to the league BNF, didn't you?
no,
Who did?
I don't Somehow you got invited,
Yeah,
but I
I
think
don't
that's
know
just
what's
what was that under 14? No, 16.
16,
Yeah, under 16.
Probably because I
Just
was captain.
yeah.
I was like, hey, Umpy, I'm with 13, mate.
didn't really speak that much that year. I was a bit of a scrawny bloke, wasn't I?
Yeah.
You were bigger than me back then. It's quite embarrassing actually, but I was a natural cricketer back then.
Yeah.
Skin and bone. No one wants to talk to you, have any mates, but it's all good. That's
It's
why
all
I was down there
right.
with my mum on a Tuesday harbour getting throwdowns.
Yeah, you look at it, it's like, text probably saved me there.
But then, yeah, played footy that year, did that, and then kind of dogged his at the end of grade 9, didn't I?
Yeah,
Made
school
the
footy, that
school
is.
footy.
You kept playing at the Crows with us, but school footy...
Made the
yeah,
final.
Yeah, we made the finals.
Did I play the prelim?
No, because we played against Palm Beach. Beat Palm Beach.
Yeah.
We should have got drug tested, honestly. I don't know how that happened, but what a win. Greg.
No, I played the semi, didn't I?
Yeah.
I played the semi and we won that.
Yeah, we won against
That was that day,
and
remember I started the mullet?
Yeah, he gave us all mullets, it was great.
Yeah.
And like, we all thought that was so good, and it was just like the Dusty Martin blank. Shocking. And then you moved to Nudgy, didn't you?
Yeah, got a nice little cheeky scholarship there, not going to say how much, but
Classified.
yeah, classified. It's in my laws, not allowed to. But yeah, went there and then finished my school off there while still playing at Narangba for 2 years, and then thought, you know what, give it a go at Wilston Grange, and then
Yeah, I brought you over, didn't I?
last year, yeah, played 4 games in the Colts. First game won $50. Just that's how it is. Didn't train.
Son.
I trained I think twice before the first game.
I think it was a fortnight of training.
Yeah,
And
then I went out first
Yeah,
game.
so-
I still didn't know everyone in the team. Still struggled with the names, but then I went out and won $50, best on, and then 3 games later playing seniors. So, speak of seniors debut. Should we explain that day? Have you heard about this?
Oh, yeah. Oh, no one know about this.
Only a couple with Jack Manley.
That's right. So, senior debut, big day. You've played how many games with the club? 5?
4. I played four games for the club,
And we're playing against Broadbeach.
which is they were the premiers.
They were premiers that year, but grand finals the year
Before, yeah, they lost.
No, Palmy were.
They were.
Yeah,
They lost to
They
Palm.
lost to Morningside.
Morningside.
Yeah. Anyway, big day for you.
Yeah.
What's the preparation look like?
Well, I was like gonna head down to watch, you play in the Colts,
Yeah, we had a great win.
and then just before I'm leaving, I get a little call from the boys at school saying I'm gonna come down and play a bit of fifth soccer at Terrace, and I was like, oh, why not? It's just fifth soccer. Got out there, ran around for about an hour and a half, nearly 2 hours playing fifth soccer. 0-0. It was 0-0.
0-0.
0-0 the whole game.
No bother.
it was a shocking game of football
What position did you play?
everywhere.
Everywhere.
Mate,
Utility.
it was fifth, mate. We were running. We had keepers running up and down. We had Matt Sheffield running full fields, but yeah, nah. And then went from there. Quickly flew down the old M1 down to the Wilson Grange and had a couple of dim sims and a hot dog, and then went out and played my first senior game. Great. That's what an athlete eats.
Yeah.
Your little
That's
dim sims.
the life of the superstar. It doesn't matter what circumstances he's faced with, what challenges, still gets the job done, doesn't he?
Well, I think I won $150 that game too. Third best. I think I got that game.
I know, you went alright.
Yeah. Played off the old half-back. Hated that.
Yes, backman. I don't know.
Played it last year. This year I'm not at all.
You're not?
Nah, because I've been telling Beamer that I'm forward.
Yeah,
He's
okay.
like, oh, we're not going to put you down back this year. Thanks, Beamer.
Beauty. Nah, backman's where that, mate. You get the chicks and you get the flicks, photos and chicks, but you gotta miss.
Don't really need to, yeah.
So footy, play a bit of footy, cricket. I thought you were gonna play Sheffield Shield for Queensland, honestly.
Bit of first grade this
Yeah,
year.
playing a bit of first grade, and your T20 debut, you got 40 odd off 20 balls or something, wasn't that?
Yeah.
Great. You couldn't ask for a better start, really.
Hit the old Will Presswich, couple boundaries in the last over. Just
Got that.
hit him for a 6 and a 4, and then he goes on to play Queensland this year. Like, man, could have been me this year,
Is what
boys.
it is. Yeah, fair enough.
But nah, and then thought this year I'd quit cricket altogether. Got a sponsorship and everything, and just
That's
quit.
right, you did too.
Yeah.
What was it, $2,000 worth of gear, and you just
I told sorry guys, I'm quitting cricket, and they're just like, okay. The old
sorry guys, sorry not sorry.
QX3, if you want to give it a look.
Some good gear.
QX3 Sports, they do cricket, AFL, they do everything. So if you're looking to, get a sponsor for anything or a bit of teamwear, go QX3.
There you go. Look it up.
But yeah, that's basically me.
So footy and cricket, you don't do anything else.
Work at the old Dirty Bird, the old Dirty Bird.
The Colonel.
The Colonel, work there 3 days a week. Basically the best cook there, I would say.
Yeah.
The old cook out the back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Frying the old chicken, setting it up, but apart from that, don't really do much. Another uni dropout as well.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, that's something we have in common, eh?
Yeah. But yeah, that's about it.
That's about it.
Not too much about me, just a bit kept to myself. So.
So what I thought was going to be a very short segment has turned out to be nearly 15 minutes worth. We like to ramble on a bit, don't we? But that's the whole point of this podcast.
That's why we're here.
Yeah.
Just a bit of yapping on.
Anyway, so we sort of want to address, our mission. We want to establish a bit of a statement while we're here and while we're doing this, who we are.
I feel like it's a great little
Little
thing to bring out. It's probably most people don't think about it a lot, but the old locker room chats you have just within your team and mates you talk about in there, you come up with some great stories and good memories in there that we're just going to experience outside.
You can't really run out of things to talk about in the locker room. What do you got? Conspiracy theories. Something happened on the weekend. The actual task at hand.
Well, think about the amount of theories we've thought of just sitting there.
Yeah, legit. Like weird shit comes out of your mouth sometimes when you're in the good old locker room.
Kind of going to bring that to life, aren't we? Let everyone else know outside of the locker room how it feels, what it's like.
Yeah, it's I guess the whole reason why it could be called a locker room chat is because it's supposed to stay in there. Like it's a bit of a brotherhood.
Sanction.
But we feel like
It's a sanction.
Yeah, that's great. Great way to put it, mate.
That's what happens when you go nudgy. You learn a little bit.
Great education. Shout out. But yeah, it feels like a bit of a brotherhood, and we sort of want to share that with you. A bunch of knobs, Narangba old boys, but if you look at the other way,
Knobheads, yeah.
Knobheads,
You would see why you wouldn't think of Narangba old boys when you thought of that.
Yeah, well, you'd be knobcasts, knobheads. Yep, fair enough. Tex and Mills, that describes.
You think of a knob,
perfectly.
you think, oh yeah, that's them too. Yeah.
Serves. Yeah, you think of the word knob, and Tex
It's like
and
us
Mills.
last night driving on the highway, doing about 130 on the highway, beeping at all these cars.
No, we were driving respectfully, weren't we?
130.
Yep.
No, that wasn't in kilometres. I
Oh, right.
was walking,
Oh yeah.
speeding a lot.
So yeah, that's pretty much our mission, guys. We're trying to, establish promote bit of that brotherhood come to real life, bring it to the real world. We're just going to discuss, we're going to exchange thoughts and ideas, as Brett Kirkwood put it. Thanks, Basil.
Yeah, I actually wondered. I actually had to look that up.
Oh, my Instagram
Yeah, I didn't get it at first. I looked at it. And went,
I reckon a lot of people would be like, what's wrong with this dude?
and then I when you click see more, I was like, holy, what is this?
What's he going about? Yeah.
So I had to have I went for a bit of a search to find out what he meant.
If you don't know what we're talking about, guys, I put on my Instagram caption, thanks, Basil.
Text him.
I just want to give it blah, blah, blah. Brett Kirk's funky and weird and funky intro. Look it up on YouTube. It's a great watch. He gets really passionate.
That's what I typed in the first 3 words. It popped up the video.
Bang.
Yeah.
That was 10 years ago today, the other day. So, yeah. Time flies when you're having fun, mate.
I only found out he was real till yesterday. The other day when I looked at it, didn't even know who the bloke was.
Yeah, I don't know who he was either, but apparently he's the co-captain. Must have been the co-captain leader, if I didn't hear about him, or I just don't know me footy.
You can't say I know much footy.
Pardon me?
Can't say I know much footy.
Yeah, true. Yeah, we got to do it. Still getting used to the game plan. That's all right. So pretty much we're going to try and, over the coming weeks, introduce some segments, intro songs, and the mailbag. I think the mailbag will be something, very large, and it'll be a large discussion point. Whether it's questions about your relationships, if we want to give advice on that.
That's probably...
Or gym advice, or not like you want a big bloke to take advice off, but if you got any questions, we'll put stuff on our Instagram stories on Nodcast.
Happy to help.
Yep,
happy to give the advice.
Send anything in, whether it's conspiracy theories, share our thoughts,
and
we'll just discuss it and we'll exchange it.
Well, when you're on the shitter as well, that's a big...
I think shower thoughts is where it's at, mate.
For myself, it's more on the shitter.
I think about it all the time.
Also, we got music playing in the shower all the time, so I don't...
Yeah,
I'm not really thinking of just head down. I'm sort of...
Yeah, you get
my head's up.
Doing these ones. Yeah, well, I'm not doing that either, but while you're washing yourself, you have time to yourself and...
Yeah.
Anyway,
it's a bit of a low place for you, isn't it?
Righto, mate.
It's alright.
Get out the dirty like that. And anyway, you have a lot of time to yourself, time to think. And what I was thinking about the other day, Millsy, was super glue. How does it not stick to the inside of the bottle? How does it come out?
It's the air. It's when like it comes out of the bottle. There's no air. Like there's no like the oxygen outside and the carbon dioxide. It's when that reaches the glue. That's when it like stops. Like real glue.
There you go. Bye. Shit you learn every day. I'll just fucking yourself.
That one was a bit of a...
Well, that's just something I thought about, mate. I was telling you my shower.
I don't know if it's the carbon dioxide, but it's something to do within the air. Like when it touches it.
Well, it makes sense. Or unless in the inside of the bottle they got some sort of layer in there that just prevents it from sticking. And as soon as it enters out of it.
Let us know if you know what's going on there.
Yeah, if you have any thoughts about that or anything to say about that, let us know. We're going to put up some polls and ask questions on the Nobcast Instagram. By the way, share it around to your mates. We'll put a post up probably and just share it to your stories. Give us a shout out. We're looking to reach a lot of listeners on many platforms. Oh, just 2, I reckon. Apple Music,
we'll be coming.
Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Yeah, we'll be coming. YouTube will come soon.
Yeah,
we'll get that up.
Yeah, we got the camera set up right now with the ring light. Where did we get it from? IKEA.
We're
having a look.
Oh yeah, this is quite funny actually.
Yeah, we're having a look in there for ring lights. We're like,
we're looking for desks. That's what we're actually looking for.
This is when we thought about the Nobcast, whole idea.
Well, this would have been probably a month ago.
I reckon 2.
Yeah, we actually it would have been right near when we did it.
It felt like yesterday. Anyway, we found this ring light and started pretending to record stuff.
We were in this little. It was like a pretend kids room with a bunk bed and shit.
Yeah, and
we're sitting there recording on my phone.
And we had the really nice room.
The lighting was.
The LEDs and just the whole setup. That's something.
Nice little corner desk and everything.
That's where I want to live, I reckon. But anyway,
pack your bags and start living like here.
Yeah, just
you could there.
Rent a room.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I might check you every now and then.
Not if you move houses every day.
Yeah, true.
New house every day.
We've got what do we have? We had
We just had.
we had selfie view, didn't we? Anyway,
Yeah, that's right. No, we had it like that. It was just like that. Like
how
the.
did we see the people behind us? Or no, like it was. It was in
Oh
selfie
no, it
view,
was
and
self. Yeah.
selfie view, and they're just looking at us like, what the fuck are these?
It was a couple, wasn't it? It was a
Yeah.
couple. They walked past and like they stared at us and we're like, oh,
Put our heads down and we're in stitches.
just laughing. And then the old couple in the
Yeah.
distance,
Yeah,
yeah, they were just staring at us for a couple of minutes and we're like, oh, what do we do here? What do we do?
Bloody millennials. Fucking revolution.
How about old mate at the pub just before?
Oh, yeah. Speaking of boomers, where we just came from, the local.
The local.
There's a bloke next to us, I swear.
Hey, I'll reenact what he's doing. So he's got his beer and he's just decided to drink like this.
He's like, I don't know, he might actually have issues.
Yeah,
I
it
feel-
was just old.
I felt a bit sorry for him, but anyway, this bloke was holding the beer up to his mouth for about 10 seconds.
Before
and
any-
getting about 10 mil out of it
Yeah.
every time.
I felt bad for the bloke.
His beer would have dead set been warm.
Like he couldn't even use the machine. We watched him tap it.
That's right. And he made us watch the pokies machine.
Yeah, he told us to reserve it for him.
Had $11 in it, you know. We looked at it and was like, why would you even think about that?
Nah, he had like 30 in there. Or even more, because he was doing $1.60 bets.
That's right.
Poor bloke.
Yeah, anyway. Yeah, boomers. Love them. We love them, don't we?
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty much. Yeah. You got anything else to add?
Nah, not much really. Just welcoming us today. Just sort of introducing who we are, what it is,
Yeah.
what we're going to achieve. So
What we're going to achieve, bloody hell. We'll get more into us every episode. You'll find out more and more, I guess. Every episode. We'll probably expose ourselves
yeah,
at some point.
Yeah.
All of Brisbane, because we play a bit of footy and cricket, and, you know, I guess we're not well known, but, you know, a few people know us.
If you say our
Yeah,
names, people know who we are. Yeah.
We might get recognised in the footy field and top shit for this, but you know, we want to try and do something with this. We thought, fuck it, we're worrying about if we can actually make.
Well, you're worried about me. You're like, you're going to do this yourself. You're like,
Yeah, but I can't be a loner. That just looks weird. Tex is doing a podcast again by himself. Nice. No friends.
wouldn't have been surprised.
Thanks, man.
That's all right.
Legend.
That's why I'm here to help you out. But yeah, I'll just leave it there.
We good there? All right. Yeah, thanks for listening, guys. Hope you like the first segment.
Yeah, first episode.
Not segment. Episode of the Knobcast, Rainbow Old Boys podcast. Yeah, hopefully you can just grow and expand from here. Make sure to share to your story. Tell your mum and dad. And yeah, we're looking forward to it.
All the old people at the pub, just anyone.
Yeah, just let them know. You're at the pub. Have you heard the Knobcast? Rainbow Old Boys podcast? No? Get onto it.
And let
No.
Nobbins know.
We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, so pretty much. Yeah, that's it. Listen to this on your drive home. We hope you did. It's a great way to end your day, I reckon. Listen to the boys having a chat. But yeah, we'll catch you next time. You got anything else to
No,
say?
just enjoy.
Enjoy.
Like to hear from you shortly.
Peace to the Middle East. Cheers, guys. That flat on really well.
Fuck, we did 29 minutes, cunt.
Fuck, when we just like talk about ourselves, it was just like.
The shit just kept
Yeah. We didn't even talk about ourselves, we just talk about food.